Hi, folks. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. And if you think my videos and the information that I have here on my channel is worth your time, please check that subscribe button. But more importantly than that, check the all bell. That way you get notified when any new videos come out. Bernie Sanders says Harris dropping far left politics in order to win the election. AKA, I'm going to lie so I can get some of the people that aren't so progressive to vote for me, and then I'm going to go back and do what I want to anyway, very much like Obama did. Her views are not mine, but I do consider her a progressive, said Bernie Sanders on Meet the Press. Now let's take a look at what Bernie did say on Meet the Press. Very interesting.
Described Vice President Kamala Harris as a progressive. She has previously supported Medicare for all. Now she does not. She's previously supported a ban on fracking. Now she does not. These, Senator, are ideas that you have campaigned on. Do you think that she is abandoning her progressive ideals?
No, I don't think she's abandoning her ideals. I think she's trying to be pragmatic and doing what she thinks is right in order to win the election.
And there you have it. Do what I think is right. It's the same as going to tell you what you want to hear, then I'm going to do what I want to anyway, a.k.a. lying. Now, you're going to see later in this article that a spokesperson for Harris' campaign said her changing her position on many things is bringing people together by consensus. What a crock of bullshit. It's incredible to me, and people are buying it. I don't know if they're just stupid or they just don't care anymore. Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont gave a candid answer to when he asked about Vice President Kamala Harris's flip-flop against several progressive policy positions with less than 2 months to go until the election. She has previously supported Medicare for all. Let's not lie, it's not Medicare for all, it's Medicaid for all. Way different. Now she does not. She's previously supported a ban on fracking. Now she does not because she has to have the state of Pennsylvania. These, Senator, are ideas you campaigned on, as we saw in the video. I don't think she's abandoning her ideals. I think she's trying to be pragmatic and doing what she thinks is right in order to win the election. AKA, again, lie. It's amazing to me. Harris has distanced herself from the far-left policy on immigration, energy, and health care she previously embraced. When asked to defend her shifting policy positions during the first out interview as a nominee in August, Harris said her values have not changed. It's just amazing to me. She still believes in the Green New Deal. She still believes in this. But I think the most interesting thing is the response from her campaign. Here it is here. A campaign spokesman previously confirmed to Fox News Digital that Harris had changed several of her key policy positions and was taking a pragmatic approach to bring all sides together. In other words, people that disagree with what I think, I'm going to lie to, and that's bringing people together. While Donald Trump is well into the extreme ideas of the Project 2525 agenda, he's just not. It's a lie, and they keep pounding on it, and Democrats believe it. Vice President Harris believes real leadership means bringing both sides together to build a consensus. Lying about your positions to draw in more voters and then turning around and screwing those people, that's bringing people together for consensus? It was an approach that made it possible for the Harris-Biden administration to achieve bipartisan breakthroughs in everything from infrastructure, which they had, what, half a dozen Republican votes? Like they said that the January 6th committee with two Republicans that hated Trump's guts was considered bipartisan because two of them were registered Republicans. It's a lie. As president, she will take that same pragmatic approach, focusing on common sense solutions for the sake of progress. Pragmatic approach. My pragmatic approach is pretend to be something I'm not so I can get votes and then turn around and do what the hell I want to anyway and screw those people. It's incredible to me. Harris campaign advisor told Fox her positions have been shaped by 3 years of effective governance as part of the Biden-Harris administration. Effective governance? I'm old enough to remember the inflation of the late 70s, early 80s. I'll be 68 this November. And all the things in between. Unbelievable. Effective governance. We're taking away people's rights. We're just taking the Bill of Rights and just wiping your behind with it. People are being arrested for what they say online. They changed the rules what people can have concerning their firearms, which is their their Second Amendment rights. It's incredible to me. Incredible. They lie. Donald Trump is wedded to the extreme ideas of the Project 2025 agenda. I haven't read it. It all can't be all bad. It's amazing to me. Make the child tax credit permanent. It's amazing. But I think on issues like expanding Medicare, like expanding Social Security and lifting the cap on taxable income so that the rich so we can raise Social Security benefits. It's incredible to me. I think she can win. I think she can win big. I love this one. This is Kamala Harris talking. We have set goals in the United States and by extension the globe around we should meet standards for reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. That value has not changed. My value around what we need to do is secure our border. That value has not changed. She admits it right out. I just don't give a shit. We're going to let another 10, 15 million people come across the border unlawfully and then turn around and give them welfare, give them room and board, give them free medical care, costing billions and billions of dollars. There's a line waiting for housing for low-income people, elderly, and veterans. All been put off the list to be replaced by illegal migrants. I spent 2 years as Attorney General of California prosecuting transnational criminal organizations. Yeah, like what? You went after the cartel, did you? Violations of American laws regarding the illegal passage of guns, drugs, and human beings across the border. Are you out of your mind? Drugs? There's more fentanyl coming in this country than ever before. Under your watch and administration. Smuggling human beings. There's more children being smuggled in than ever before. That's what she still believes in? It's amazing to me. People buy this bullshit. It's just, people don't want to take 5 minutes to even search for certain things. It's incredible to me. My values haven't changed. No, they haven't. She's just lying and said they are. She's absolutely right. That's the good thing that these guys are so good at. Well, I'm telling the truth, technically. My values haven't changed. But I said I'm for this when I used to be against it. I'm against this when I used to be for it. But my values haven't changed. That's like saying what I'm telling you now is bullshit. And it is. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Bernie said it right. He's dropping far-left policies in order to win the election. They call it bringing people together. If all of a sudden tomorrow she said, I'm going to change my mind on the border and finish the Trump wall. There we go. Oh, great. No, she hasn't changed her mind at all. She just said that to get the one day that you vote. And once you vote, it's too late. You can't bring it back. It's incredible. How they get away with this crap? How can they just lie like that and call it bringing people together? They are so slick. And I'll tell you what, there's a good 25, 30, 35% of the voting public that's freaking clueless. Clueless. They see that and they go, see, she's not so bad. Really? Sometimes now, today's not a good day for me to have faith what's going to happen in November. But normally I'm a little optimistic, but today I'm not. It's just, how are these polls so tight? It makes zero sense to me. And I can see why some people don't like Donald Trump. I get it. I'm a Trump supporter, but I can see that you don't like him. I get it. But to vote for Kamala Harris instead, you have to be insane. You have to have mental problems. I'm sorry, but you do. Knowing what you know. Knowing what you know. And I'll bet you money, now that Hunter Biden has pleaded guilty, I think it was 5 felonies to the IRS, He'll be pardoned by his father, but not until the election is certified. So we're looking at beginning of December, late November, closer to Christmas. Merry Christmas, Hunter. Here's a present for your daddy. Got a jail-free card. And they just keep getting away with it. I don't get it. Republican elected officials can't jaywalk, for Pete's sake. These guys are committing horrible, terrible financial crimes and money they're borrowing and the money they're spending. What is it? AOC was a broke bartender. What's her salary? $160,000, $170,000 in Congress. She is now worth $29 million in 4 years on a $160,000, $70,000 salary. Why aren't these people in jail? They make up bogus charges on Trump, tons of them. Then they bring them to kangaroo courts where they'll know they'll get a guilty verdict no matter what. He supposedly sexually assaulted a woman in a dressing room. I think it was Neiman Marcus in New York. She can't even remember what year it was, what decade. She had no idea. Then she said she remembered the dress she had on, but the dress wasn't designed until many years after the so-called incident. No witnesses, no nothing. She couldn't remember what year it was. At one time there, she could remember what decade it was in. But Trump was found guilty in the civil court. This is insane. The world that's fighting communism and dictatorships and rights being taken away is looked at America as a shining beacon on the hill for rights. Now look and they say, what the hell are you people doing? People are losing faith because they always had America. Everyone, the whole place went to shit. There was always America to go to. Now they see that there isn't. Right now, there's, what did the guy say, 340, 50-odd people in jail in Russia for things they posted online. Take a guess how many in the United States? Over 3,300, 10 times more. Think about that for a minute. This is what you're voting for. Trump's not the greatest thing that ever happened since sliced bread. He's got some very good policies, and he's got some personality quirks. But he's head and shoulders above Kamala Harris. You got to be kidding me. I don't have as much education as nearly as any of these people. Kamala Harris is a dope. I just don't get it. I just don't understand. I see these videos all the time on YouTube. I'm a Kamala Harris supporter. Yeah, how come? She's a woman. Yes, so. She's non-white. Yes, so. What policies do you like of hers? And you get crickets because she doesn't have any. She went along with Joe Biden, and look what's happened. Ask anybody in a major city what's happening to them with the illegal migrants. They're all sanctuary states and cities, but just don't bring them here. Do you know how many billions are getting drained in welfare? It's incredible. Not even counting the crime and people. I can't make sure I use the proper words. People not alive anymore because of them. People sexually assaulted because of them. Yeah, it's a small percent, but those people that got killed and or assaulted don't think it's a small amount. It shouldn't be any. How many children are unaccounted for that cross the border in the United States? Now they're coming in through Canada. And they're coming from places like Ireland, who's getting more and more authoritarian. People are fleeing Ireland, and not because of the potato famine in the 1840s. It's incredible to me when long-standing, many-generational white Europeans are fleeing Europe to come to America. We're the last chance. We're the last stop. There's a lot at stake here. There's absolutely nothing to do with Donald Trump. He's wedded to Project 2025. These people are crazy. They're just liars. And I'm talking about, yeah, Trump lies too. Yeah, he told his kids there's a Santa Claus. Yeah, that's a lie. And so what? It's incredible to me. It's just incredible. Like I said, Trump's not perfect, but those are the two choices we have. And I feel obligated as an American citizen to make the best choice I can based on the people that are available. If you can't stand Trump and you're a Democrat, but you can't vote for Kamala Harris, write in your own name. I used to be an election inspector. You see names there all the time. Mickey Mouse. I won't say his name, but the chancellor in Germany in the 1930s. Ben Dover. You see all those written in all the time. When I was an inspector, I used to see the names. It's comical. I don't know what to say to convince people, because I would say probably 95% of the people have already made up their mind. There's a lot at stake here, folks. I'm 68. I mean, how much longer am I going to live? I have a daughter and a son, and I have 2 grandchildren with my daughter. My grandson's almost 1, and my granddaughter's 4. I worry about them. I want them to grow up in the same America that I grew up in, with all its faults and all its greatness. And it's not going to happen. I'm so scared to death. It's relying on people that know nothing about nothing are going to, by chance, make the right choice. It's too unnerving. Anyway, I digress a little. She's telling you what you want to hear. He just said so. Dropping far-left policies in order to win the election. And now they're calling it bringing people together. Bringing people together to vote for me and then stick it in their behind after the election. How many times you got to put your hand on the stove, or like Charlie Brown in the football, how many times are you going to be Charlie Brown, try to kick the ball and she pulls it out before you realize that she's lying? Sorry that I'm carrying on, but there's so much at stake here. Anyway, folks, until next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.